Hey everybody, I wasn't planning on doing this video today, but then Darius Truxton reminded me it was the 20th anniversary of the Sega Dreamcast, which came out in 9/9/99. Very easy to remember the date it came out. Yeah, I'll show you right here. Here's the August issue of Next Generation magazine, with the one with the Resident Evil 3 on it. So a month before the Dreamcast came out, starting here is an advertisement for Blue Stinger, one of the launch games, 9/9/99, which I also did a live stream on the date the game was supposed to take place in Christmas Eve of 2018. Yeah, which I have right here. And a note on this game and some of the first games, there's bad pressings. This is one of the bad pressings, so it's hard to start up on the machine. So just be aware of that when if you're gonna buy these anytime soon. That some of the launch games had bad pressings and don't work as good, so it takes me time for it to fucking scan it. Now my brother got this game too, much later, like a year or two after. So it's a different batch of games. That one starts up immediately on this system, any system. So yeah. So if you're having a problem with Blue Stinger Sonic Adventure, that's the reason they're bad pressings. Are you afraid of the dark? Okay, let's see, where's it at? Here we go. Neo Geo Pocket right there, which also has a link cable to link up to the Dreamcast for some certain games. Yeah, and since we're on the subject of SNK real quick, just got this in the mail, keychain for my spare keys, Cyberlip. There was only one of them. I was watching that for a couple months. I guess that guy's glad that somebody finally bought it with a obscure game like Cyberlip. Only one for sale though, unless he gets more in stock. That's the only one I can find on eBay. Here we go, another game that came out 9/9/99. Whew. Final Fantasy VIII. Now I believe I bought this one on 9/99 as opposed to the Dreamcast because obviously it was cheaper, and plus I played Final Fantasy VII before, and that was one of the best games ever made. It says so on the box too. So really want to get the sequel to that. So oh yeah, speaking of which, Darius Truxton says one of the reasons the Sega Dreamcast failed was because of Pokemon. Today's the first time he mentions it. That's the first time I ever heard anyone say that Pokemon's the reason that the Dreamcast failed. Because yes, it's true, Pokemon was real hot, real popular at the time. Well, it still is, but that's probably the peak when that first came out. But Pokemon already came out a year before, in September 29th, I believe, 1998. So everyone who wanted to buy it already had it. I know I bought that on, I believe, the day of release. So that gave us a whole year to save up money to get the Dreamcast or Final Fantasy VIII. So if there's any one game that affected the sales of Dreamcast, it's going to be Final Fantasy VIII. Because I know I bought this one before that because of the price. It's much cheaper. But I did eventually get a Dreamcast anyway. So let me know if any of you bought a Pokemon over a Dreamcast at the time. Because that's the first time I ever heard of that. Alright, let's see. More of the ads for the Dreamcast. Alright, here we go. We get the N64 stuff. Some of the beta of Jet Force Gemini, that's not how they look. Here we go, here's one of the ads. 9/9/99. You know it's alive. Worse, it knows it's alive. Artificial intelligence hint. Alright, Echo the Dolphin, another game for the Sega Dreamcast. Vigilante 8, Second Offense. Toy Commander, I got that. Dire Trilogy 2. Dreamcast magazine, we'll get to that. Here we go. On September 9th, 1999, Sega will unleash its last attempt at console dominance. Really, they really knew it was last before it even came out. Should you buy a Dreamcast? Next month we answer that question with in-depth analysis of Sega's launch plans, 60 plus Dreamcast games previewed, first US launch title reviewed. Alright, we'll take a look at that issue real quick. Oh yeah. It says September 9th, 1999. Oh, what the hell am I saying? I thought that was the date. That's what I pointed. I thought they put the date, the day he had, but that's the month. So, never mind about that. Here we go. Carrier. Thanks a lot, RGT88, for spotlighting this game in his recent video. Before it was going for $20 complete, and I was going to $25 and up. I still gotta get this one. Thanks a lot. Now here we go. Here's another advertisement for the Sega Dreamcast. It's thanking. Some of the games. Soul Fighter. Here we go, another advertisement for Final Fantasy VIII, $99.99, easy to remember, for the PlayStation. Dreamcast arrives. Here we go, hardware power, marketing muscle. Yeah, they definitely had a lot of advertisements on TV. All the accessories. Alright, one more magazine before I show you some of the games. Dreamcast magazine. Obviously this magazine wasn't long lasting. Now this one I didn't have a subscription to. So I bought this at the stores individually. This was issue March 2000. I wonder what happened when the Dreamcast went under and they stopped making the magazine and people had a subscription. Did they get their money back or what? Lara Croft. Let's see, Hot List. Resident Evil, Code Veronica, Tony Hawk, Shenmue definitely, Quake 3, Half-Life. Ooh, yeah, they never released Half-Life. They're alive too. Murder, Death, Kill. Shenmue. Here we go. When they had fun with their advertisements, unlike today. Carrier, nice big 2-page advertisement. Crazy Taxi, Vigilante 8. Here we go. Duke Nukem, Jill Valentine, Regina. Of course, Regina's just Jill in a wig. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Alright, now that's enough of the magazines. Now here's the system. Now the first game I ever got for the system is Resident Evil Code Veronica. Obviously that came out in, I believe, March 2000. Now I did get the system after $9.99, but before 2000, because I had this during New Year's Eve, so I know that. So sometime between there, probably October or November, I got it. Now, I didn't have any games with it, but what I did have is those demo discs. I'll show you. I believe this one in particular came with the system, but you also got some out of the Sega Dreamcast magazines over there. And of course, I was also renting the games. I know Sonic Adventure, I rented that one. Rented Blue Stinger. And I also played a Sonic Adventure before the system came out at the Toys R Us kiosk. And it played like Mario 64, so I really like that with the open world. So I knew the system was going to be good. Now, as I was saying before, what killed the Sega Dreamcast was definitely the PlayStation 2. That's what killed it the most. Because obviously, it seemed like this was going pretty well until the PlayStation 2 came out. And of course, you know why Dreamcast got killed between the PlayStation 2. The Dreamcast is just a gaming console, whereas the PlayStation 2 was a DVD player and a gaming console. So the better deal would be to get that 2 for 1. And I know at the stores like Circuit City, I remember they had a kiosk for PlayStation 2, and I want to try out one of the games. And what they were playing was Batman Returns DVD. They're always displaying the DVDs. I don't recall playing any of the games. As a matter of fact, when I got that, I didn't buy a game until Grand Theft Auto 1 came out. Other than that, I was using the PlayStation 2 as a glorified DVD player until that game came out. Now, I did rent a few games before then. Bouncer, I believe Twisted Metal Black came out before Grand Theft Auto. But Grand Theft Auto 3 was the big game that I wanted to buy. Good enough to spend your money on. Although Twisted Metal Black is good, but I like the first 2 games the best. Number 1 and 2 for the PlayStation. Alright, so let's get playing this. We'll start with the main game, the killer app, when it was launched, Sonic Adventure. Now I do have the the VGA box, which can do S-video, but we're not going to do S-video. We're going to do composite, since I don't want to hook that shit up. It's a lot harder. Now the component cables are coming out, so Jacques Lewis wanted me to do a live stream, so expect a live stream of this whenever the HD Retrovision guys do their whenever they release their component cable. So let's get playing. Of course, if you don't change the battery, go look at this shit every fucking time. Yeah, we'll just play the first level of a couple games. Sonic Team. Alright, enough of that intro. I want to show you some gameplay. Now, of course, this is the first system that we're...
Select a file.
Oh, well, I'll be damned. I don't have anything on it. Oh, I think that's because it's on my other memory card. So I know I've beaten this.
Select a character.
Right now, as I was saying, this is the... well, that's a little bit blown out with me. It looks a little bit better. It's not too blown out. Now, as I was saying, this is the first system I used the AV composite cables for. Before that, everything else used RF, so first time I upgraded to a little bit better signal with the cables. Now, of course, I've upgraded to S-video and component with the HD Retrovision components that translate the RGB signal into YPBPR through the component, giving the best signal out of these systems. Of course, we're playing on CRT TV the way it was meant to be played, so it looks a lot better. Proper aspect ratio, proper frame rate, and whatnot. No input lag. Better contrast than the HD TV.
Oh yeah! This is happening! stuff.
That's not Gileo White. Who the fuck is it? At the time, there was a big fucking controversy over the voice actors of Sonic. What's his name? Ryan Dunham and some other guy. Well, big. I don't know. The best will always be Gileo White from the animated show.
You are completely surrounded. Surrender yourself. Lock on target, man. Ready? Fire!
Uh-oh, it's a T-1000. Bullets don't hurt it. But a hedgehog will, though.
Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Retreat! All personnel, fall back!
It's like the 1997 North Hollywood bank robbery.
Oh yeah! This could be fun!
Chaos 0. Alright, you can auto lock. You jump up and press A again, and it auto locks on him. Alright, now him not being killed by the bullets, you'd think he'd be invincible, or at least a little bit harder, but just hit him 3 times. It's like a hedgehog's more powerful than a bullet. Come on, come down here. There you go. Auto locks onto the nearest enemy.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Time 27 seconds.
Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
Down the drain.
You know nothing, fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction!
Now he's vacationing. Let's see if we can skip this. Nope, doesn't look like we can skip this. Do one more level, then I'll switch games.
Huh? What? Tails?
And he's been drinking.
Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
Wait a minute, foxes can't fly.
Tails. Now, what am I gonna do with you?
That's right, you jump over that pole. Now here's the hub world. We can, well, it looks like Sonic's the right height. Oh, alright. Alright, press the B button to talk to them. Plane crashed over there at the beach. I hope the pilot's okay. Mr. Sonic, please go see if you can save him. I'm pretty sure he can drown. Ooh. What happened? I was swimming and I missed it. Yeah, see, now this is the hub world, the little town here. Now, of course, there's less levels than Super Mario 64. And the level right here, you just go through here. Stage 1, Emerald Coast. Although it's not as apparent when you're going to the hub world in a stage, though. Like Mario 64, you go into paintings. Rescue Tails. As you can see, you can lock onto shit, closest thing. Oh, I can collect them. Yeah, this one I haven't played as much as the Mario 64. Of course, my original Dreamcast was fucking destroyed by Coke back in around 2001, so I haven't really been collecting Dreamcast games all that much after it died, because my original Dreamcast was killed too around 2001, 2002. Now I did eventually get one later, but although I haven't been collecting a lot of it or playing a lot of it that much, even though it's a real good system. Free Willy. Yeah, look at these massive characters. 128-bit system. Now, of course, we can do a little exploring. I believe there's like a box or something around here. Alright, you can change the camera angle with the triggers. There we go. If we get a 1-up, I see we're over 100 rings. Not coins, rings, everybody. This ain't Mario. Or was it 200 at the time you get, yeah, there's a 1-up over there. I'm not sure if you can just run across those gaps, but playing it safe. Alright, a little load screen there. Let's see what happens if we go back. Can we go back? Nope, that's a checkpoint right there. Up, up, up. There we go. Make things easier for me to get up in that hole. That's what she said. Yeah, the easier way than crossing these gaps, just go real fast up in that hole. Don't want to go die in the ocean there. Get them. There's some spikes over here.
Jump on panel number 1. It will take you to panels 2 and 3.
I just rapidly.
Land on a panel or else you'll fall.
Alright, hold B to do your spin dash. Just have pressing down and something. Obviously, since this is 3D, you can't hold down that. You'll just go backwards, like in the original games. God damn, got Echo the Dolphin over there. And here we go. Alright, that's enough of that one. Alright, now I'll be live streaming this whole game later on this year, right before Shenmue 3 comes out. I got the third game pre-ordered, ready to go. I just gotta get a PS4. No, we don't need any of that. Whoops. Alright, now this is a simulation game. It's a simulation detective game. It's exploring real worlds.
Yosan, you should still be resting.
I'm fine, really. And you? Are you all right?
Yes, but I must keep busy. Otherwise, I'll get depressed.
I understand. But you needn't work too hard.
Yes. Oh, by the way, I have this for you. This is for today. From tomorrow, I'll leave it on top of the shoe cabinet every day.
Do you know what folk sign is?
Fukara-san, I believe he's in the dojo.
Really? Thanks.
Alright, you press X and you see this automatically writes down where you should go, what you should do. It's a detective free roaming sandbox game. Gotta find out who killed your father. Well, you know who did it. You just gotta look for him. It's Landy. Now you can get into fights. It's like a virtual fighter. The fights made by Yu Suzuki. Now this one's one of my favorite games of all time. Now a lot of people say it's fucking boring, but it's not fucking boring. It's immersive. You can't just quickly play it for 5 minutes and that's it. You gotta make time for it. You know, there's a lot of cocksuckers saying it was fucking boring and what it's about. You gotta make time for it. It's immersive. It's a simulation. There we go. Right trigger.
Ryo-san, is everything okay?
Don't worry. I'm fine. I want to ask you about that man.
Oh, that man.
The man called Landy. What did he talk with my father about?
Landy demanded the mirror, and then they threw me out of the dojo.
The black suits? Catch the names?
I don't know. They came out of nowhere.
I see. Thanks, Fuku-san. If you remember anything at all, be sure to tell me.
Ryo-san, why? What you gonna do?
He's gonna kill him.
Ryo-san, where are you going? You're not going after them. Please, don't. Look what they did to Hazuki-sensei.
They killed my father, right in front of me. I will have my revenge. I need to do this for my father.
Let's see if we can get in a fight with him. I'll show you the main combat system in this game. You can spar with him or the enemies, but they're infrequent in this game, but there's more action in the second game.
Fuku-san,
What?
about those men?
If you go after them, take me too.
No way.
Why not?
I don't want to lose anyone close to me again.
Hazuki-sensei took care of me since I was 15 years old. That's 10 years. He was like a father to me.
I appreciate your intentions, but you have to understand.
But Ryo-san,
If you think of any...
of course.
Alright, I'm skipping this out.
Yeah,
If you remember anything,
sure.
let me...
Of course I...
Alright, he won't let me fight with him at the moment. Now, you can look around and see shit. Move everything around.
Huh? What's this slot for?
Yeah, that's coming to play later on in the game. I don't have the sword yet to put in there. Now you move around with the D-pad and with the analog stick, you look around. Now this location is a real location. You can actually visit this place in Japan. Yamanose. December 3rd, 1986. Oh, look, a kitten. You press left to look in the first person view. Oh, the kitten doesn't want to do anything. I just want to skip this. Gee, fuck. Oh.
Hey, yeah.
Hi, Megumi. You got a kitten in there?
You promise not to tell my mommy?
Sure.
Okay, then I'll show you.
Is this your kitten?
But this kitty, see? She's all alone.
All alone?
Yep. See, the other day, when it rained, a car ran over her mommy. My big sister saw it. She said it
A black car?
Yeah, and she said it was really scary. And then me and Sis, we buried the mommy cat. And so now I can be the kitty's mommy. But Mommy says we can't keep the kitten at home.
So you're going to keep her here?
Yeah, everybody's helping out too. Like Kota, Yasuo, and Kaio.
I see.
Kitty don't look so good. Think she's hungry?
Wait a second.
Okay.
Now this cat plot line doesn't really amount to much, just more the different cutscenes that can come around. So you don't get anything special from this.
Do this, so it's easier to eat.
Wow, she's eating.
She's so tiny, but already an orphan.
It's so sad. Yamagi-san almost got ran over too.
Yamaguchi-san?
Yeah, the car was going so fast, he got shocked and fell. And hurt his backside, so now he stays home all day. When I go to the candy shop, I always stop by to visit him.
Yeah, it's close by there. Megumi, you need to be careful around cars too.
Yes,
Well, I've got to go now.
but wait, we gotta think of a name for the kitty.
Oh, well, when I think of a good one, I'll let you know.
You promise? Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Now people like to make fun of the voice acting here, but it seems that in Japan they also got the they made a another revision of the game called Shenmue USA with the English voice acting in there. So think about that. The Japanese wanted the English voice acting. Oh, yeah, another thing on voice acting where people say voice acting is bad and they should always stick with the originals. Well, in Resident Evil, the Japanese version has only English voice acting with Japanese text subtitles. Now the reason for that was Shinji Mikami said the Japanese voice acting was bad and he wanted the better English acting. So think about that when people say just that Japanese voice acting is better. For all you know, all the
Excuse me.
voice acting in Japan is sucks, and everyone's saying it's so good. You can't even speak the language. How do you know if it's good?
It says Tajima.
And we're back. Welcome to the city.
It looks like I can practice here. I should work on my moves.
Now this has RPG elements.
Let's get sweaty.
The more you work on a move, the more it will power up. So this is what the fighting would look like. I'm not at a point where you fight somebody yet. So, got your throws, got your kicks, got your punches, got your blocks and dodges. If you know the moves, you can learn them. Yeah, here we go. Here's a list of moves you can do. Find another one, because I already know the move. Now you can also buy the scrolls to show you how to do them. Another one. Yeah, so this is basically the combat. Let's just imagine more people there. Now there's a lot of quick time events in this game. All those is in the first game to do it. I know Die Hard Arcade had the quick time events. Well, that seems to be good enough for what I want to show you on Shenmue. One of my favorite games of all time. It's not fucking boring. You just gotta have time to play it. It's not a fast-paced game that holds your fucking hand. And now we're gonna play the first game I bought for the system, Resident Evil Code Veronica. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button again. See, did I get the shotgun? Nope, didn't get the shotgun yet. Ah, that's right. Yeah, right, we're gonna call it. Yeah, here's with the VMU right here. Whoops. It does some things on it, like here it shows you the health, how much health you have, among other things. And they got some mini games on it you can play, but they're not really that good. Not worth wasting the batteries over, buying batteries for. Yeah, this is the, I believe, the first Resident Evil to be in full 3D. I don't think Survivor was out. As you can see, the camera moves around, it's not static. Yeah, whereas the other games were pre-rendered backgrounds. Feel the rumble on the rumble pack here. Yep, so that seems about good enough. That's Resident Evil, first full 3D one. Now, alright, now this is a 3D fighting game. There's not much in combos, it's more oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, it's you gotta get these 3 power stones and you transform into your form. Yep, look, fucker. I'm trying to figure out the controls here. There we go. Blow up in his hand, there we go. Oh. Yeah, it's you can use weapons and environments. Fuck! Whoa, close one. Oh shit, it's like fucking Oh god, not again. Jesus fucking Christmas Christ on the candlestick. Fuck off, asshole. Well, that didn't go too fucking well. Yeah, it's all about getting those power stones to transform. As you can see, I got on 1 round to win, so you can go through the game faster and get the unlockables with all the characters. Go on. Oh my god. Jump. There we go, that's what I was looking for, the kick. Now it's my turn, bitch. Now you got like 2 different attacks. Oh, 2 super moves anyway. Alright, now you can, as you can see, your power is draining. So you gotta... Alright, doing the right trigger, and that does his 1 super. His other one is he shoots 1,000,000 of missiles all around. This is a good one. Oh, that was made up for that loss with the perfect. There we go. Alright, let's try another one. Now this one I played in the arcade a lot. As you can see, I just started a new file, but I do have all the other unlockables, as you can see, all around. Now in the arcade I used to play Ryu, Mega Man, and Jill. What the hell? Mega Man's not here? Alright, we're gonna restart that a sec. Now you see all the characters, yeah. Mega Man. Now this is when you do an assist, what they're gonna do. I like him doing balance stuff. I like projectiles. Let's see. There's Jill. Heal type. I'll show you that. And Ryu's right there, but I want to be, where the hell? There she is. Chun-Li. Can go normal. What the fuck? There you go, press both punch buttons to switch characters. Both kicks. Alright, one of the triggers summons them. Yeah, Jill does it as a summoner. There, that's when he lights up. Alright, press the two triggers to kill a guy. To do that super summon with everybody. Bitch. It's the power bar at the bottom is how many guys come out to do that super when you press both the triggers together. We're gonna... There we go, Chun-Li. Alright, now she's half circle punch to her. Now her thunder kick's really hard to do. You gotta press it really fucking fast, so it'd be best to have turbo. Get the hell out of here. See? Oh, you bitch. See if I can do a launcher here. No. There's a fun part. You can beat the shit out of them when they're down. With a nice ass shot on the end there. Wasn't it? We're gonna play Zombie Revenge. I know Darius Truxton was mentioning this, saying it's one of the hardest games. I definitely would agree with that. I used to think this would be impossible to beat, but I did eventually figure out how to beat it, which I did a playthrough of here on YouTube, so if you want to see that. And yes, this is a spin-off of House of the Dead. Alright, blah blah blah. I just want to show some gameplay here. It's 3D beat 'em up. It's one of the last greatest beat 'em ups made. Alright, now you wait and then fire for more power. Wait till it gets red. So that's one thing different. You will always have a gun in this beat 'em up.
Machine gun.
Oh shit, no good. That's... there we go, I was just looking, yeah, that's what I was looking for, the rolls. That's fine, alright, that's fine.
Shotgun.
Help me! Help!
Bullets. Antidote.
Here, take this! A man with golden eyes said to give it to you.
Golden Eye.
How did I get myself into this mess?
Shotgun.
What?
I don't want to get these assholes out of the way. Alright, that's the block button. Oh, you bitch. I hold the oh, shit. Now, this was originally an arcade game, but I... Fuck you! Now... Where's that fucking antidote? For some reason, it's not fucking working.
Damn it.
That's what I was trying to do. You hold the punch button, you can take out his fucking pipe, and then beat him with his own fucking pipe. That's the best way to take him out. You can see my playthrough and how I do that better. For some reason it wasn't working here.
What's happening?
Oh shit, I was supposed to pick up that fucking grenade. That would have made it much easier here if I had that grenade. Oh, pressing the wrong button. I keep thinking there's a kick button. That's what I'm trying to do here. There is, but it's from behind. Let me go in here.
Take that.
Antidote.
Yeah, I'm pressing the fucking buttons, but it's not fucking working. Now here is where you pick the final boss you want to fight. I am not your enemy. Bullshit. I believe the easiest one is the lightning one. Alright, enough of that bullshit. Oh. Lock on, motherfucker. Oh, you fuck.
Machine gun.
And that's a level of Zombie Revenge. Good one, hard though. Yeah, now with the announcement of Terry Bogard and Smash, would be a good idea to play this game before leaving, so maybe people will learn about him. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go, Power Wave. Yeah, just learn the. There we go, that's it. Bitch. Throw his ass to the curb. As you can see, I'm fighting 3 people, and I only have 2 people. It's because the characters have different powers, so tries to do asymmetric balancing here. So some characters are real weak, so that's why you get more of them. So some characters are real powerful, so you only get one of them on that spectrum. If you saw at the beginning, fucker. Oh fuck, too slow. Fucker. Alright, it's half circle to do that. Let's see, I don't. God damn, the fucking Ryu is overpowered as fucking usual. Alright, it's a bit easier to do her. bitch. Fucking douche. That's fucking over fucking powered. Why didn't you do him fucking first? Jesus. And plus, I don't know her fucking moves. Her fucking moves are always changing between every fucking game. I was trying to do spinning bird kick and all that shit. Alright, we'll go as her first and then Terry. You never leave on a loss. We're gonna win. Alright, no more fucking around here. We're gonna fuck them up.
Target confirmed!
Yeah, I'm still trying to do her fucking jump kick. Ain't working. It's always something different in every game. Yeah, tell him to go fuck himself. That's right, Chun-Li. Now, come on, you little bitch. Come on. I ain't fucking around. Look at that overpowered bullshit. Come on, you wanna do that? Come on, do that shit you're doing before. I got you that time, faggot. Always takes priority. Jesus, that fucking bullshit every time I try and kick him. Alright, don't worry, you got Terry in fucking reserve.
Hey, come on, come on!
Yeah, huh? Yeah, I got you that time, bitch. How come that didn't hit him? Alright, let's exchange, fucker. Come on. Come on, what are you waiting for, huh? Come on. Miss me that time. Come on, come on, you gotta do your fucking... Come on. There we go. Fuck him in the ass. And that's SNK versus Capcom. I think that's the last game I'm gonna play as. Today is the 20th anniversary of the Sega Dreamcast. It's 9/9/19. It came out in 9/9/99. Easy to remember. So yeah, it's a good system. I recommend you getting it if you haven't got it already. A lot of good games. I showed you some. There's a couple of other ones that like Ill Bleed. That one's expensive now. That's a good survival horror game. We got a couple others. Well, that's all I wanted to show you today. I'll see you guys next video.